Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Kqcc, doing what I do, and you know what I do. I'm grinding. That's what I do. Sometimes I hop on, sometimes I hop off, but I get the job done. Why? Because the LDBC, we never sleep. We always bringing you the current state of boxing. Sometimes we might chitter chat. Sometimes we might get off base, but it always comes full circle to boxing. Boxing is that sport where you can watch and enjoy the strategy. It's something like chess. Some people play chess, some people play checkers, some people play spades, some people just play gambling, period. But it's facts is facts. So I said, hey, look, let me finish where I started. Kqkc figured that World Breaker wasn't coming on today. So, hey, I'm going to jump right back on. Yeah, I started a new live, Ron Franklin. You know, I wasn't finished saying what I was saying. What's up, Lala D? What's up, huh? What's going on? All right. Yeah, I was on the live stream earlier, but I had to hop off real fast. But thank God, there go my man Carl. You know, hey, I just spoke you up. I spoke about you the last stream I did, which was not even 30 minutes ago. But I had to hop off. Then I had to hop back on because I thought Blue Blood Sports was on taking World Breaker place, but he wasn't. So did he get a settlement, Ron Finkley? You hear what happened with Cameron? No, I don't hear. I didn't hear what happened. Did he get drafted? Or did he get picked up? I mean, not drafted, but did he get picked up by another team? Or did he get a nice settlement? You know, I don't know. You know, I don't keep up with football like I used to. Basketball, I don't keep up with it like I used to either. But boxing, that I do. Sent you a message on Twitter to explain why I've been mate. How things with you? Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to check it yet. But everything's fine. But I was wondering where you've been. But I figured that you was probably working because I did check out some of your pictures. And I see, your profession and everything. So I said, he probably got a full load and everything because, when I don't see people like Lala D, Carl, Ronald Finkley, or whatever, I know either something's wrong or they're busy. Because if they wasn't, they'd be present. If not my stream, someone else's stream. But I just want to finish talking about Tank Davis. All right? I really do. Because I really like the kid, And I know he's not a kid. I know he's a grown-ass man. But he still got that kid mentality. He still got that kid dependency. And what he does, it's like he looks for approval. Cabernet is winning by dropping the collusion part with the whole NFL. Okay, definitely will be on here to show my support when I can. Hey, man. Hey, I love it, man. I really do. I really, really do love it. You always showing support. Everybody shows support, and I appreciate it. You want to listen? I really appreciate everybody showing support. Carl, he donated to my PayPal, and I am so grateful for that, and because the reason why A lot of people probably don't understand. My PayPal, I set up, you know, people say, oh, well, he want to improve his channel and everything, which is true. But I made a promise. You know, I don't want to talk about God and Jesus and stuff like that. But I made a promise to you know who. And if my father's okay, then I'll start donating or volunteering once a week to the American Cancer Society. And that's what I've been doing. And that's what I've been doing ever since. Because it's in remission now. And that's great. Because I lost 10 uncles and aunties to cancer. All on my father's side. So that's what I've been doing. You know, he had prostate cancer. Now it's in remission. And I thank God for that. Now, he only had 2 brothers left out of 10 brothers and sisters. And what makes it so bad, I can see maybe one have a heart attack or one was in a car accident or one, but all of them died of cancer. One form or another. One had his stomach taken out. One had prostate cancer. One had pancreatic cancer. Yes. Thank you, Ron. You know, I appreciate that. So I made a, not a pledge, but I promised God, you know. And you know what? So funny. You know, I'm going to get to Tank in a minute. But what's so funny is that we tend to call on God or whoever when our ass is in trouble. You know, that's so funny. You know, when we in trouble and we about to, lose our mind, we call on God. Oh, God, help me, please. Please, don't kill me. Don't let it kill me. You know, oh God, please don't let me have. Oh God, please don't let me be pregnant. Don't let me be pregnant. Oh Lord, I don't need this right now. You know, that's what we do. But when everything is fine and dandy, we don't even mention it. But I'm gonna keep that promise. Because next time it might be me. Because evidently it runs in the family. And I smoke cigars. Dummy. We do shit and we know we don't supposed to be doing it and we do it anyway. But Tank, same way with him. Tank is a child. Tank is a grown man in a child's mind. Not body, mind. And Floyd Mayweather is a grown ass man in the child's mind. He cracked jokes. He dressed like a kid. When he had on his little shorts and gym shoes and stuff like that. He tried to dress cool, hip, this and that. Dude, you 41. Put on some gears and help your stable out. There's no way Badu Jack should have had that cut streaming down his face without that fight being stopped. There's no way. I don't blame Badu Jack's wife getting ready to stop the fight herself. I don't blame her. Floyd should have been up there. He's the promoter. He should have known, no. He can't win. He lost all the rounds up to now. He can't even see to knock him out to win. So let's, just make it a technical knockout and let's get out of here and get him to the hospital. See, but that's not Floyd. Floyd is selfish. Floyd don't care about nobody but Floyd. You know what Floyd does? Floyd promotes Floyd. That's what he does. See, you know how how Eddie Hearn is addicted to lying, to perfection. Well, him and Floyd are about the same without the lying. See, Eddie Hearn is a pathological liar. See, it's no difference. See, Floyd cares about Floyd. Eddie cares about Eddie. Anthony Johnson don't even see that. Oh, I work for Anthony Johnson. No, you don't. He works for you. Because if you worked for him, his choice, he wouldn't have came over here. He didn't want to come over here. They made him come over here from Dazn. Dazn said, look, you're going to put on some fight, and you're going to bring your best fight over here, and that's Mr. Joshua, and you're going to have to introduce him to the American crowd. Do you think, really, use your boxing sense, will you really think that he will make his American debut by fighting a fighter that don't have a belt? His own city don't know who the hell he is, and the ticket sales will be down. Do you actually think that that's what he wanted? Hell no. Eddie Hearn is trying to save his neck. That's all. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. What's going on in the UK. Yeah, I heard this from another mate in the UK. He said all they thinking about and all they talking about is Wilder and Joshua. Wilder and Joshua. Joshua and Wilder. Joshua and Wilder. Wilder and Joshua. They ain't thinking about Big Baby Miller. No, they're not. They are not. They're not talking about that. They don't even know who Big Baby Miller is. All they know is he's a fat fighter. That's all. I called in on Junior Truth this morning. And it was a guy on there said that they was asking him, ain't you that guy that fight? Because he looked like Big Baby Miller. He said, no, ma'am, I'm not him. Ain't nobody know who he is. And you think Anthony Joshua will make his American debut over here? Fighting a nobody? When he had Wilder, Fury, Ortiz? And it don't even have to be in that order. But he had it. It's just so messed up right now that I don't know what they doing over there. Okay, yeah, there's something is called. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Titan something he called was funny. Okay, that's true. It's all about Wilder and AJ. Yes, this supposed to be Wilder and AJ rematch year. That's what it's supposed to be, a rematch, really. They must have been fighting last year. But no, they didn't want to fight last year. And finally, he came out and said it was his fault. Barry Hearns. Yes, it was our fault. We didn't want him to fight. Why? Because they didn't think he was ready to fight Wilder. Wait a minute. But you said that nobody know who he is. He's not nothing but a one-punch knockout artist. He can't box. He can't go 12 rounds. But you don't want to fight him because your Olympic friend or Olympic person or your Olympic star said he can't beat him. I don't understand that. Here you is going to fight a guy that don't have no amateur background, really. He did medal in the Olympics. Deontay Wilder did go to the Olympics. He did get a bronze medal. Hey, he big, he tall, 6'7", 6'8". Hey, go ahead, put him on the team, and he medaled, But you got a lot of fans around here, a lot of LWC haters that throw up film of him, falling and slipping, and because he was very uncoordinated, as him being a pro. They mixed it up, trying to make him look bad, which is pretty much disgusting. Hey, the truth is the truth. Just tell the truth. That's all. Just tell the truth. That's all. Earl Spence said that this year, 2019, going to be his best year ever as a pro. Now, what he meant by that, I don't know. Maybe he's going to clean out the division. Maybe fights are being promised to him. Maybe they don't want to name the fights right now. But, you know, maybe they'll name them some other time, but maybe they don't want to name them now. But maybe they'll name them later. So anyway, I don't know who that was, but don't pay attention to that. But anyway, again, one more question. Gervonta Davis, let me get to him. All right, because this phone is getting on my nerve. Let me put this on mute. Okay, now, Gervonta Davis. He is a young, hungry lion. Floyd holding him back. There's no doubt about that. He got 2 years left on his contract. 2 years. Now, how can he get out of that? Well, just like Floyd got out of his contract with Tom Rank. You know, he got out of it, you know, Al Heyman bought him out. Bought that contract or the remaining of that contract out. What's up, Hustle Slam? Salute. Hit the like button, everybody. And salute. And so who's going to buy a Tank contract out? You know who? Nobody. A lot of people wants to. Eddie Hearn definitely wants to. But Floyd is not going to let him out of that contract. Because when you let Tank out of the contract, you are letting money out of Floyd's pocket. See, Floyd can say all the shit he wants. But Canelo got his cash cow. Eddie Hearn has his cash cow. And Floyd, you got your cash cow too. And that's Gervonta Davis. Matter of fact, that's the best you got in your motherfucking stable anyway. Badu Jack is just about history. Ishai Smith, he retired and he needed to. That was a joke the other night. What's up, Mark? That was a joke the other night. Because you know why? Because he did not take time out to see how his fighter was doing. That's why. He didn't take time out to see how he was progressing. He didn't take time out to see what did he need. Just like Tank. But Tank has the ability, the natural ability to beat just about anyone in his weight class. He can box him or he can fight on the inside. Then once he gets used to your punches, he walk right through them. That's what happened. When he get used to your punches, he started walking through. And that's pretty much everybody. You know, once you start getting pounded, you know, I'm not saying Tank get pounded or whatever, but you start to get used to those shots. And that's what happens, you know. So, but yeah, that's what happened. So, with that, you know, we had to, I had to think about, well, who can buy that contract out? Who do Floyd really would love to, sell Tank to, or I hate to say sell him to, but, you know who? Al Heyman. I bet you Al Heyman can get Tank away from Floyd. Floyd, that's his mentor, and I think he'd do better. And I think he'd get promoted better. And I think he would be getting looked after better. And of course, I think he'd get paid better. And it don't even have to be Al. Al could be his advisor. He could promote his own self. Cut out the middleman. Devin Haney got his own promotional company. And Devin Haney ain't just made 21, I think, right? You know, the youngest promoter ever. He turned pro in Mexico at 16. What's up, Ag Reaches? You got it. What's going on, my brother? All right. Yes, sir. And I mentioned earlier that, we're going to be talking about amateur boxing tomorrow. Because, I can tell you anything about boxing. I can tell you the weight classes. I can tell you how much weight this person moves away. I can tell you this. I can tell you that. But amateur, I didn't know that the weight classes are different. We all know welterweight 147, right? Middleweight 154, right? Okay. But in amateur boxing, the reason why I'm mentioning that because I'm gonna have someone to explain that to you all tomorrow and break it down. What's the difference? Because in amateur, you can't do what you want or do what the pros do. See, that's an adjustment. When you switch from amateur to the pros, you making an adjustment. Just like fighters do in a fight. You got to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. But with amateur boxing, you got to change pretty much your whole, well, not everything, but you can do more in pro than you can amateur. See, amateurs are there to teach, learn, and protect. That's how I look at it. I might be wrong, but they're there to protect because they're young. They're not pro, so they're there to learn the fundamentals. I always said the best fighters are Olympics and people with ascendant amateur background. Those makes the best fighters. But in Deontay Wilder's case, I was wrong. I was dead wrong. So he made a liar out of me. Because Deontay Wilder is learning every day. Yes, sir. He's learning every day how to throw a jab. He learned from the best amateur ever been, the best Olympian, Mark Brilliant. No one could throw a jab like Mark Brilliant. Nobody could throw it right like Mark Brilliant. On point. Go back and look some films at Mark Brilliant. I watched him when he was at the Olympics. Man, the boy was bad. Now, look at Deontay Wilder. When he knocked out Stavern, and Stavern was on the ropes looking like a goddamn fat-ass frying pan, And Deontay Wilder was like, man, he threw that right just like they teach in the amateurs. Just like an amateur taught him. What is Mark Brilliant taught him? You torque your body. They call it torque. In other words, your power comes from your feet. This is the pros. Your power comes from your feet. So you torque your body and you bam. Did you see him when you hit him like that? Man, he twisted that body, man, and knocked that motherfucker, man. Woo! That nigga was asleep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just like Arthur Spilker. Arthur Spilker's soul said, woo-wee. And his wife said, come back here. And his ass woke up. Now, don't get me wrong. Deontay Wilder, he don't want to hurt nobody. He don't want to hurt nobody. He just want to have fun and knock a motherfucker out. And that's his fun. He is a champion. I keep saying it till the cows come motherfucking home. But they get it. I get it. You get it. We all get it. We all know Deontay Wilder is a knockout artist. There's no dispute about it. What's the dispute? He would knock your ass out. There's no dispute about it. Get caught. And that was scared. That was scared Anthony Joshua. That what made him piss on himself when he saw Eddie Hearn trying to make a fight with Deontay Wilder. When he made that comment, give me $50 million, I'll fight you then. But he's talking to an Al Heyman fighter. Al Heyman carried that shit around in his pocket. What'd he say? Wait a minute. Shelly, what that motherfucker say? 50 million? Motherfucker. Here. Tell him, come on, sign them damn papers. And you know what? Wait a minute. Well, let's go. Now here we are. No fight. Just bullshit. More bullshit. More bullshit. Ortiz. Oh, I knock Ortiz out. Ortiz. Okay. Okay, fight him then. He said, give him $5. We'll fight. I don't mean to switch up back and forth like this, but you know, Gervonta Davis can be that same guy, but at a lower weight division. You see what I'm saying? He'll be the same guy, but at a lower weight division. Yes, he can. He can. No doubt about it. He can. But he must be disciplined. He must have all the tools that he needs to be successful. You can't go work on a car without no tools. No, you can't. No. You can't drive a car without the keys. You see what I'm saying? Or, well, these days, the bulb, okay? But you know what I mean. So, therefore, he needs the tools to be the best he can be. The only way that's going to happen, only way that will happen, if he changed promoters. Floyd is not a good promoter. Floyd will never be a good promoter. Floyd will always be Floyd to the day they put him in that ground. Yes. Floyd probably say, here, he give his kid maybe $1,000. Get out my hair. I want to see you for about 2 weeks. This should last. That's what type of father he is now. When the last time you seen him with his kids out without a camera? When? When the last time he went to check on his daughter that lives up there at the MGM Grand top room that they gave Floyd for having so many fights there? The MGM Garden Arena. When? See, he has an uncle. We all know Roger Mayweather, the Black Mamba. Didn't take no shit. Fought toe to toe. Knocking motherfuckers out left and right. But he took too many blows. He has Alzheimer's. Yes. He can't remember nothing past yesterday. He don't even remember coaching his nephew and taking him out of Michigan and bringing him to Las Vegas. He don't remember none of that shit. He don't even know he's a millionaire. And Floyd sat there and let that man walk out that door and get lost for 27 hours. Without no security, without no nurse. Hell, they give you a nurse for free. All the money he got, That's selfishness. That's like, I don't give a fuck about black, white, this, that. I just care about me and the money I can make and how much I can make. Soon Canelo got that deal. Here come Floyd in your ear. Well, I had a better deal than that. That ain't nothing. He ain't did nothing to that, jealousy. See, us men, we don't want to admit it, but we jealous. We jealous hearted, human beings. You know, you get a divorce and you be like, who's she with? Who's she with? Why she talking to him? Oh, that's her new boyfriend? Oh, man, that nigga skinny and shit, Man, I kick that nigga ass. We are jealous hearted, people, And that's another thing. That word I just said, jealous. Very dangerous word. Well, at least it's dangerous in Chicago. Jealousy can get you killed. Jealousy can get the wrong person killed. Jealousy can get your ex-wife killed. If I was one of them type of guys that jealous of what my ex-wife doing right now, like I give a shit, but if I gave a shit, I'd jump in the car and go drive over there now and sit outside and take my 9mm with me. Hey, who is that? You brought him around my son? And next thing you know, she dead on the floor. Oh, this true story. I seen motherfuckers. That shit happened. That shit happened in Virginia. Yes, sir. They caught him though. But he was jealous. See, I got cameras around my house. And the camera caught his dumb ass in a gangway for the next street over. You can see the shots from the gun sparkling. Then you can see him run out the front door. Then you catch him coming around on that same block, striving, It's like he power walking. Otherwise, he getting the hell up out of there. Jealous. That's Floyd. Floyd is a jealous, hearted person. And what makes it so bad, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't do drugs, So it gotta be something mental, When none of that shit is involved, you're mental, you're paranoid, you was made to be a boxer. Let's just put it that way. Your mother, God bless her soul, whatever, she was, got mixed up with the wrong crowd. We get that, all right? Your father, hey, we get that. He was trying to make ends meet, and on the way he knew how is get out there and, sling and do that, he went to jail. We get that. Roger said, hey, look, I'm going to get you out of this environment. Let's go to Vegas, better than sparring, So, fuck school, This is a true story. Floyd couldn't read. People talk about, oh, no, he could read. Yeah, he could read. No, he could not. He can box, but he couldn't read. But that just to show you, when you got a guy like Tank Davis, all you went through, all I just told you about Floyd, would you want to help someone like that? Would you want to extend your helping hand to somebody like that? Here, let me help you, brother. Let me show you how to do it right. Come in with your guard up like this, Walk him down, Oh, you want to do the shoulder roll? Well, let me show you how to do it right. Get your chin, tuck it in. Tuck it in. Keep your right hand up here, Then when you're ready to let it go, drop a little bit. Then tag him when he swings. Teach him. Take that damn suit off, that damn red hat off. Teach that young man. Then maybe, just maybe, he will listen. And maybe he'll get a little farther than Agent Broner got. And maybe he might just decide to get the fuck out of Baltimore and make a better life for his family. A lot of good fighters fucked up. A lot of good fighters went to jail. A lot of good fighters are dead. A lot of good fighters are standing right now on the corner talking about what they used to do. How good they were. Man, back in the days, boy, I used to do this. Okay, what happened, motherfucker? Huh? Well, see, what they were jealous of me. Look, You had all the help in the world. Barry Hunter would give you all the help in the world. All you gotta do is just lend a voice, lend a hand. That's all. If you can save one kid, yeah, you did good. If Floyd got one in his stable that he can do good, he can teach him the business of boxing. He can tell him when he leave his ass in 2 years. Before you sign on the contract, get a lawyer to look over it. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Make sure you're getting your worth, your due. But no, you got a promoter. You got stuck with a promoter. You thought he was this, but he was that. Yes, when he was in the ring, he was that. But now he outside the ring. He turned into something else. Because that $35 million per fight ain't coming in no more. That's real talk and real facts for y'all asses. One man, one child. Just think about it. Then that child, you pass it on to that child. That child, you pass it on to that child. Then maybe we can change this shit around. Especially here in Chicago. These kids can't, they ain't got shit to do. They closed down the skating rinks because of too many motherfucking shootings. They closed down the clubs because somebody pumped in 20-something bullets in a motherfucker right there in front of everybody. And guess what? Nobody didn't see nothing. I don't know. I ain't seen that. I didn't know damn well who it was. I wasn't even there. I know who it was. So they decided to close all of them down. Fuck that. When you got to borrow a cold truck from a grocery store to store the bodies in because the morgue is too full. You know, damn. I don't blame Muhammad Ali. I wouldn't have went to Vietnam either. Shit. Motherfucker ain't called me Vietnam. Shit. The war's over here. The war is in South Inglewood. My home. Born, raised. But it's their kids. Their grandkids is doing the shooting and the killing. My father's a retired school principal. Worked in the Black Disciple neighborhood. He had a good student. Good brother. Good young brother. Smart. On his way to the best high school in Chicago on the north side. But the gangbangers didn't like that. So this lady, she put up a fence because she got tired of kids cutting through her yard. Well, they chased this smart boy down again. Smart as a whip. So he cuts that corner to hit that gangway. But he didn't know the lady put up a fence. And you got the bars, wire sticking out like that. You can't climb those without getting ripped up. So he stuck. He cornered. Do you know they shot that boy 9 times? 9 times. For nothing. For jealousy. Jealousy. That's what it was. It was jealousy. Because he was straight A's and they were straight F's. He was at school for perfect attendance. They didn't go to school half the time. I mean, come on. He was so happy, my father said, because he was getting out of that neighborhood. He was on his way. That's jealousy. And here you is, Floyd Joy Mayweather. A middle name named Joy. But you bringing misery to everybody. What the fuck is that? Tell me. Explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Tank Davis can clean out the 135 division. He can clean out the 140 division. It shouldn't take him 3 times to make weight. Then you're hurting your body because you got to throw up, make yourself throw up to lose the weight. You go back, you're still overweight. Throw up some more. Eat something and throw it up. And then you got to, gather yourself because you got to get ready to fight. You got to get your hands wrapped. Then you got to get instructions in the dressing room and out. Then you got to put your gloves on, which is hard to do when your hands are wrapped, because gloves are smaller in an actual fight than they are in sparring. That's why the trainer hold them down, and you have to put your hand in it like that, and that's why they and tie it up for you. And think about it, if you had to use the bathroom, you fucked up. Somebody got to put your pants down for you. That's why you go before, But I'm just saying. That's all. I'm just saying, he made a wrong move. He was young. He grew up. He seen the light. Let the boy go somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. If Chris Eubanks Jr. father can let somebody coach his son, the way he was attached to his son, the way he said he's better than Floyd Mayweather, which was, I was cracking up when he said that. If he can do that for Chris Eubanks Jr., can't Floyd just get him just this one thing? He got enough money. Let that boy grow. Do something for that young man. Tell that young man, look, I'm not the right promoter for you. I'm not. You need to be treated better. So, talk to Al. He can point you in the right direction with a good trainer that cares for their fighters. Like a Robert Garcia, a Virgil Hunter, a Derek James. You have good managers out there. Good trainers out there. Floyd he's just not cut out for that. Now I'm not saying, hey, but you're not a promoter. You gave it the good old college try, but you just, it's too selfish. And you don't know what to say, because I get tired of hearing that word. Well, he's a great competitor, hard work and dedication. He's a great competitor. I don't want him to be like me. I want you to surpass me. I want you to surpass me. Well, you won't let him. Now, I understand Mikey Garcia got put on the shelf for 2 years, because they in a court dispute. So, you don't fight, you don't get paid. But Tank ain't did shit. But when? And he's fighting once a year? No, 18 months. 18 months. He been in the ring since, before the other night. It's not right. It's not right, people. It's not. Then, on top of that, you play with people's feelings too damn much. People don't like that. And you know what? You're going to run against the wrong person. You're going to play with the wrong motherfucker. I guarantee you that. And you don't want to be on the other end when you piss that motherfucker off. And I ain't talking about a man. It can be a woman. Because a woman can lie just as good as a man. Trust me. Yeah. Now, Deontay Wilder, I ain't going to say lucked up, but he made the right choices. Because he was already grown. He knew what to look for. He knew what not to look for. But that's what the managers trainers do. Look at Don King. He got Amir Iman. Young boy. Very, very quick. Knew how to move and everything. But they didn't teach him no defense. Then he got annihilated by Adrian Granales. And he haven't fought since that I know of. At least not on TV. See, that's what they do. They use you up. Then they spit you out. When you're no good no more. Watch Anthony Joshua. As soon as he loses those belts, everybody that's on that bandwagon, they're going to start hopping off. Hopping off. Hopping off. Hopping off. Hopping off. Oh, shit. I ain't got no lobster no more. We just got still old crackers. You know, that's all we got. He got to start all over. Well, Dylan White did. He got to knock the fuck out. Well, he got back up. And he fought, won. He fought and won. He fought and won. He fought and won. And next thing you know, he's an eliminator. Next thing you know, he got a silver WBC belt. Don't tell me that dreams can't come true if you put your mind to it. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk for your ass. Yes, sir. Let me read the chat. I'm sorry, I've been running my mouth for a minute. Okay. Get the likes. Okay, yeah. Lala D. I got a great app. TV Tap Pro, and I got everything. Okay, cool. If you download it to Android device, your eyes will open wide. Okay, damn. Lala D sad. Okay, anybody with knowledge has the duty to pass it on. I give my all day and every day. If we have, been given any kind of talent, we must share it. No excuse for these selfish mothers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Share it, help rather keep giving Tank money and spoiling him than really see Tank become the best. Yeah. See, I know what's going to happen. Okay, Lala D. This is what's going to happen. When it's due time. In other words, when that contract get ready to expire. Ford gonna shower him with gifts. He gonna give him a Rolex. He gonna give him the best. He might even buy him a car. And if Tank haven't grown up, he might sign a 3-year extension, just like Anthony Joshua did. Then what? Because just because you're under contract, that doesn't mean you get paid. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. That's how it works. You just under contract where nobody can get you or snatch you up or talk to you. because that's violating the Muhammad Ali Act. So, would Tank fall for it? Or you think he matured by then? Do you think he would get his advice by then? I hate to say this too. What if they beefing with each other when that time comes? Tank probably would say, fuck you. And you know what? Good for Tank. Because trust me, a lot of people want to train him. A lot of people say he got the goods. But he needs to fight and be more active to apply those goods. To get used to throwing and working behind that jab. Used to going 12 rounds. Get used to not be able to knock out anybody. Because there's going to be days where you can't get that motherfucker out of there. No matter how hard you try, you can't get that motherfucker out of there. Look at Floyd. Floyd have had a knockout in years until he got a technical knockout on Conor McGregor. He was stuck at 25 knockouts for years. Why? He was playing it safe. But Adrian Broner, we talk about him like a dog. We say this, we say that, but at least he'll go for it. He will. I guess he said, fuck it, I ain't got shit to lose. I'm gonna go for that motherfucker. That's probably how you think. Okay, help brother, keep giving, take. Oh, okay, I read that. All right, bro, I got to go. Good man. Okay, all right, my brother. But Tank gotta be his own man and buy his way out of his contract. Yeah, but see, Tank probably haven't made enough money to buy himself out of the contract. See, that's the catch. And I really think he would have if he had enough. And anybody in their right mind would have if he have enough. And it's up to Floyd too. You think Floyd will accept that? Or will Floyd say, well, hell, I can make more off of him than what he give me for this contract? Because, Floyd always a step ahead, So, yes, he did against, Jose Ramirez for the vacant WBC 140 pound. Okay. My first and only guitar teacher was so eccentric, envious, jealous of me that we ended up arguing. I haven't touched a guitar for 2 years. He had so much toxic energy. Yes, you got people like that. Exactly. And treat him with respect. He used to respect mostly because I heard he likes clowning people around him. Yes, yeah. After 2 years, Tank only needs to look at his resume. Yep, 2 years. Ain't dead shit. Does Ortiz count? Yeah, Luis Ortiz the same way, And I wonder, this is what I wanted to ask you all. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. This is what I wanted to ask you all. What if Deontay Wilder ended up like Luis Ortiz? Let's say when he fight Fury, he knocked the shit out of Fury. He beat Fury ass. He beat him to the pulp. He break his jaw or nose, anything. Will everybody treat him like they treat Ortiz? Will Deontay Wilder ever get a fight again? Will they call him the boogeyman of the heavyweight division? The first boogeyman or the second? Kelly and Neiman got a straight line to the Ortiz people. And nobody want to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him. That's why he said, hey, I give you $5. They still don't want to fight him. Then when they do Deontay Wilder like that, Are they mentally defeated? Like Floyd used to have everybody running around here. Floyd had everybody defeated mentally. Because he'd clown them, or he'd sit up there and dance, with Oscar De La Hoya, he was up there fucking with him, and shit, and, you know, and stuff like that. And, and just, coming in there with the Romans chair when he fighting Arturo Gatti, came in there with the Romans, and they set him down in the chair, and he got up and looked around, and, and stuff like that, and, then they go in there and they be like, damn, he ain't lost the fight. He fast. I mean, if you seen that Arturo Gatti fight, Floyd was fast. He was using his angles. Then so Gotti was getting hit with rights and left. Gotti looked up, Floyd over there. So, you're right. Kqkc, every time Chris Brown types of messages, it is held for review first. Can you fix that, please? Okay, yeah, I'll fix that. Peace out to the chat. Salute. All right. CL Chris. Okay. Chris Brown 45. LID. Catch up with you later, love. All righty. Okay. All right, fellas and sisters. I've been on long enough, and Best Fight the Best should be coming on if he's not on already. Yep. I've been on 57 minutes. And the first time I was on 58 minutes. Yeah, that's 2 hours. I didn't mean to do it like that, though. I just wanted to finish saying what I was saying. And I still didn't get to Parker and Chisora. I want to talk about that fight. What is Parker's problem? I don't understand. What is his problem? Why don't he move to the UK? He went through every goddamn heavyweight in the UK. We must protect the natural born talents and nurture them so they can grow. Yes. Very good, my vet. Bingo. Yes, we do. I mean, you got to have talent to do a lot of things in this world. Floyd had that talent. He did. He just fucked it up. That's all. He just screwed it up. Well, no, I won't say he screwed it up because he didn't start screwing up until he got out the ring. But Floyd, he took what they gave him and he perfected it. Like I always say, he didn't create the shoulder roll, he perfected it. He didn't create the check hook, he perfected it. He didn't create fighters getting all this money per fight. He took advantage of it. He told his father, I'm going to be the first fighter to make $100 million in one fight. And his father said, hell no, you ain't going to make that much money. No. And he did. He carried that check around with him for about 7-8 months. That's how much he got from Manny Pacquiao, for fighting Manny Pacquiao. I remember Thursday. Y'all want to know how a $100 million check look? Ching. So, I mean, yeah, we got to protect our good fighters. Act Reaches, he's a good fighter. I seen him on tape. He's a good young amateur. He would be on a panel tomorrow talking about amateur. He's about to turn pro. So, hey, Ack is great. He's a good fighter. And I like the way, when you spar someone, why would you want to spar someone smaller than you or your same size? You want to spar someone bigger than you. So when you in there and you got to jump for position, you want to be able to back him up. While y'all rest for position, trying to push each other back, you know. But he's a good guy. He is. He's a good guy. You know, I call my little nephew. He called me his uncle because I'm old enough to be his uncle. Shit. But he's a good guy, and I really like the guy a lot. You know, he's from New York, and you know, I really like him a lot. And I hate what happened. That's why I do my channel by myself. You know, I can't blame nobody but me if something happens. Yeah, Smoke City Mobcast is set up to chop it up with the other LDBC brothers, you know. But when you have a panel with 5, 4, all these guys, somebody gonna end up saying something don't have no business. And the next thing you know, you two don't take their channel. They give you a strike for having this motherfucker on here. But, you know, hey, that's how I roll, so. But anyway, Kqkc. I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and I hope you all have a great evening. And I might be on with 78 Sports. I don't know. He haven't called me yet, but I will call him. And if I'm talking too much, you're not talking too much. Sorry, Leela D. If I'm talking too much. Oh. No, you're not talking too much. Not to me. But yeah, act is gone too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that means best fight the best. Okay. And so y'all just take the energy over to them. Okay. And thanks for chiming in, Lala D and everybody, and Marvette too. All right. And y'all take care of yourselves and your families and everybody. Okay? So, peace and love, and probably see y'all later. All right? And I'm out of here. I need to make another video because I did, 2 live streams already. So, all right? So, with that, I'm out of here, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right? Peace and love.